Mr. Harrington.
Fred?
Are you a night owl or an early bird?
Little of each. Too late for a short one?
Afraid so.
Some coffee, then.
Well, I was just about to take it off.
Just one cup until you're finished.
Why not? I don't get much company when the bar's closed.
Stephen. Well, what are you doing around here this time of night?
You the hotel chaperone, Leslie?
Slight case of insomnia, but I thought I was the only one suffering from it.
Well, I'd say you had a lot of company tonight.
How's that?
Haven't you heard?
Heard what?
The PEYTON house?
The old man?
No. Adrienne Van Leyden. She's dead. I'm on my way up to tell my wife.
Well, what about PEYTON? Must have been a great shock.
He's holding up.
Well, and he's all right.
He's dazed like the rest of us?
Well, that's a relief.
Isn't it? Aren't you going to ask me how it happened?
What?
I said Adrienne was dead. It could have been an accident or suicide.
Well, what was it?
They arrested Eddie Jacks on suspicion of murder. You don't seem too shocked.
Well, I'm sorry I don't live up to your expectations, Stephen. But all this has been a little overwhelming.
Leslie?
Yes?
What brought the insomnia on?
Don't you ever get tired of interrogation, Stephen?
No.
You through, Mr. Harrington?
Hmm?
The coffee.
Yes. Yes, I'm through.
Betty, let me in. Betty, do you hear me? Betty! Betty? Oh, why didn't you answer me?
I was asleep. You woke me up.
You get to bed late?
I just couldn't sleep
Were you out tonight?
for a while.
Alone?
Stephen, what do you want?
Just asking.
Asking what? Whether I had a date for the evening? Is that why you dragged me out of bed?
Well, there's no reason to hide it. We both signed the property settlement.
Which means that my personal life is my own and you've no right to come prying.
I'm not asking as a jealous husband, but because where you went and who you saw earlier this evening could be important. Adrienne is dead. My grandfather and Lee Weber found her lying at the bottom of the staircase.
Oh, God.
Apparently, it wasn't an accident.
I'm sure you're upset, considering how you felt about her.
The police have arrested the man they're holding responsible. Eddie Jacks. I talked to him at the station. He insists he didn't do it, that Adrienne was already dead.
Eddie Jacks?
Yes, I discovered him standing over her body.
Well, what was Eddie Jacks doing there?
I don't know. His story's a little vague, except for one thing. He said he saw someone running from the house. A dark-haired girl. Couldn't see her face. Where did you go tonight?
I went for a walk. After we'd signed the settlement papers, I kept thinking. Now I've taken the final step.
Well, it was what you wanted.
But you can't help looking back. I mean, a marriage doesn't end that easily. You look back and you wonder. I was just too restless to sleep, so I decided to take a walk.
Where did you go?
Oh, I just Just wandered around until I was exhausted. And when I came back here, I was too restless to sleep, so I finally took a sleeping pill. Stephen, I can't prove this. No one saw me.
Well, there's no reason you should have to prove it. They've got Eddie Jacks. Get some sleep.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
A promissory note. Harry promises to pay me $50,000, and it's got his big fat signature on it, too.
Why, are you lying to me? I hate that. And you promised me, but all the lying was over.
Your father killed someone.
And let me tell you something. If anything happens to Rita or the baby, somebody else is gonna get